Let's turn now to our homeless crisis and a closer look at a program aimed at getting people off the streets and into housing. Multnomah County launched this particular effort a year ago, but the money has already run out. And a lack of funds means that some homeless families are actually facing a return to the streets. So, will the county use any of the millions of unspent homeless funds that it's been holding on to? Blair Best has our story.
Last spring, Multnomah County launched In Multnomah, an attempt at getting people off the streets and into housing. By using supportive housing services dollars, so taxpayer money, the county paid landlords to house homeless people by covering most of a year's rent for more than 200 households. Brandy Tuck, who runs Path Home in Southeast Portland, works with about 20 of those families.
It sounds exactly like a great program on paper.
And what was the reality?
Well, so the reality was that the rent guarantee was great. We were able to offer 12 months of rent assistance to families. That's super. The challenge was that we got a lot of rent assistance, but we didn't get any resources for case managers.
A critical piece, Tuck says, to keeping people housed.
To help them manage their budgets, learn new skills, get a better job or an employment situation where they'll be able to pay their rent after their rent assistance ends.
And there was another issue. Just a few months after the program launched, the county told providers like Tuck it would end after 1 year.
I would not call this program a long-term success.
Though the county just gave the families housed through the program an additional 3 months of rent support. That runs out this fall.
And there probably will be some families that end up homeless again. I wish that the county had come to the providers and had dialogue with us about what we needed and how we could have made this program successful.
Now, turns out Multnomah County ended up building off of the In Multnomah program with another similar program called Housing Multnomah Now. Now, bear with me, I know it can be a lot to keep track of. That second program doesn't focus on homeless families anymore. Instead, it focuses on homeless individuals. Many of them camp right here in Old Town under the Steel Bridge.
Back in June, outreach workers like William Casting submitted housing applications for more than a dozen people in this camp.
The meat and potatoes of this process is developing that relationship, identifying their barriers to housing, and then working through those barriers.
Tony Hunter, who we also met in June, was one of the people they helped.
It's actually amazing. I'm still waiting, so she told me she'll come out tomorrow to talk to me and let me know.
But that wasn't the case for everyone.
They offered to help me, and it didn't happen. I'm still here.
In a tent under the bridge.
I'm still homeless. I'm still a drug addict and everything else.
With no sign of getting out.
The program would be better if they would help more people.
Now, to help more people, like that man in Old Town, homeless providers are urging the county to spend some of their $65 million unspent dollars meant for homeless services on programs like these, since there has been some success. A county spokesperson tells us they'll be working with these providers to try and provide some long-term assistance to homeless households. Blair Best, KGW News.